Let's discuss setting up the lab quest for this investigation. First thing we want to do is take the photo gate, and that gets plugged into one of the digital ports. So the digital port's on the back. So open up the little rubber flap, if I can. There we go. And plug in the photo gate. Turn it on. Now, screen that comes up, oh, it automatically went to a sensor because I was there. But the home screen is like this, and all you got to do is press LabQuest app if you get that home screen. So if you look at this, we have an unblocked state on the photo gate. You should be able to turn the photo gate a little bit, and it should fluctuate between blocked and unblocked. What's happening as the beam of light travels through the photo gate, if it's blocked, it turns it off, and if it's unblocked, it's on. Knowing the photo gate is in conjunction with the ultra pulley, the device will calculate the actual displacement time graph for you. So let's look at how we set up the proper device. Alright, so in the main menu, we're going to select right here, timing. So this is good, photo gate timing. We're going to use motion, but we want to go all the way down here to the pulley 10 spoke. And in groove is the correct thing to have on there. Alright. When do we want to stop collecting data? We don't want to stop at, have to hit the start and stop all the time. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up like that and change this to 40. Done. And that's going to give me about a foot of data. Okay, we're set up to take data. Now all we want to do is decide what graph we want to use. We're going to use a velocity time graph because we're going to be taking the slope of the velocity time graph to find the acceleration. So to set up the velocity time graph, we hit the next tab, which is graphs. You can see I have a displacement time and a velocity time. I don't need the displacement time for this investigation, so I'm just going to go to the graph option, show graph, graph 2, the second one is velocity, and that's it. Now to run a set of data, someone releases the car to get the wheel spinning, and we hit select, boom, and it's going to give us a set of data. Now that's not a good set of data because all I did was spin the wheel without actually running the cart down the ramp, so it's just really kind of garbage. But it shows us that it makes the graph. Next, we'll look at how we actually analyze the graph. After you've run one of your trials, you'll need to find the acceleration using the velocity time graph. Now we know that the slope of the velocity time graph gives us acceleration. So here's how we calculate the slope using the LabQuest. So you'll see in front of me I have the velocity time graph. So the first thing I want to do is select a range of data. This is a nice straight line all the way through here. Sometimes it might not be perfect, so what we want to do is just go through and highlight a good straight section. So if there was some bad data here or there, I'd want to exclude that. Alright, to find the slope, we select Analyze, Curve Fit, Velocity. So now it's telling me to use the velocity graph. Now I have to decide what type of function I'm going to use. Well, we know that this is linear, so I pick linear. And there we go. As you can see, the coefficients for the line are right here. We have y equals mx plus b is the general solution. M is the slope, which is 1.4727. So in your data, you should write acceleration is 1.47 meters per second squared. Once you've got to that point, all you got to do is hit OK. We're back to our graph. And again, you can see that it inserted this little window with all of your statistical data or your analysis of the curve. Now you're ready to just run another trial. So to run another trial, we put the appropriate masses in the right locations. You don't have to erase this or anything. Just hit the start button or even the start button down here, and it'll automatically give you another set of data.